but you're going to mark the place where we start, and we're going to start from your place in the chair, and we're going to come back to that place at the end of the Mindscaping. But the issue is, what is the issue? You're going to tell me, what's the issue?
My issue is I like to play golf, and I do not always hit the ball where it needs to be hit. So let's say that this is the club face of a golf club, and this is the ball. If you do it correct, you hit the ball always in the center of the club face. Well, if you hit it like here or hit it like here, you get a different result. And having a slight deviation at the beginning of just a few centimeters will give a giant consequence at the end of where your ball is going to end up. So it's usually not on the fairway where you want, but on the fairway next to it, or in a forest, or someplace where you really don't want it.
So let me just make sure I understand that. So the issue is sort of, you're hitting the ball with a club face, but it's not always exactly the right angle, and that's because of time, sometimes positioning. Is that timing and positioning, or is it swing as well?
It's basically a problem in the swing that it's not always exactly the same thing. I don't know if you ever played with one of these laser pens that you can use to annoy a cat or something like that. But if you take that thing and you point it out to a wall like 5 yards in front of you or something, you will always see the dot moving because your hand is not completely stable. So you can take a swing at the golf ball with two hands and with your club. But the deviation that you have when you're down at the moment where you hit the ball, modern club faces are built to absorb some of it, but a centimeter or half an inch will give a very awkward result in where your ball is going to land. And the more precise you can be at that, basically the easier it is to hit a straight ball.
Okay. All right. So what we want is your unconscious mind to present some strategies to improve this situation. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's great. That's a really good question. Well, I hope you've got some really good answers.
Sometimes it works, so it must be somewhere in me.
I was going to say to you, I've forgotten my question. It doesn't matter. But right, so what I want you to do, this is going to be really simple, and all I want you to do is we'll start breathing together. So we're just going to do a really very, very simple induction. No magic needed, but you're going to go into a really nice deep trance anyway. And the great thing about this Mindscaping is that you'll be able to talk to me entirely in your trance state, and you'll maintain that really nice sort of relaxed trance state all the way through our conversation. All right, so just take a deep breath in now. And then again. Your breath's really deep. I'm struggling to do it at the same time as you. Let's do another couple. And I just keep your eyes closed now. Just allow yourself to go into a really nice open state, nice trance. Just allow yourself to find that place of deep relaxation. That's it, just allow yourself to go there. Your unconscious mind is so very, very good at doing this. Your unconscious mind really wants to help you with this question that we have, because your unconscious mind is extremely powerful, extremely able to find and continue to find even more resources than we've already managed to find. This is very exciting changes that we're going to make today, some powerful, exciting changes that I know that you really, really want. So that's what we're going to do today. Your unconscious mind is going to unravel in the shape of a map, a really, really good map. It's going to provide all the answers that we need to improve the golf. Because your unconscious mind has taken in many millions of things that your conscious mind is too busy, it's too limited, it has been too limited to really, really absorb all the skills, talents, the abilities and the learnings that the unconscious mind is capable of absorbing, or the golf that you've watched, or the teaching that you've had. It's all gone in. Your unconscious mind has absorbed all of it, all that experience. So today we're going to tap into all of that learning in order to improve your golf many, many more times and drive that handicap down even further. So I want you to just imagine now, you can be at home if you like, and you hear a little pat on the floor in your house. And with some degree of excitement, you go to the door. And to your delight, there is a map. It's a map, and I want you to just imagine yourself unrolling that map in front of you. That's it. You can unroll it physically if you like, and just unroll it. That's it. Take a really good look at it. You see all the things on it. And that map, right where you are now, there is a little marker. Just see that marker. And it could be an arrow, or it could be a block, it could be a golf club, it could be a picture, it could be anything you like. Can you see that marker where you're sat right now?
Yes.
Right. Because that marker represents where you are now, and we're going to be coming back there.
Okay.
Okay, but in the meantime, I want you just to describe to me what you see directly in front of you.
Kind of a maze. It's drawn just black lines on a white background.
So black lines, sorry, I didn't hear the last bit. Black lines.
Black lines on a white background. And there are streets. The streets are two lines, and there should be names in between, but there are no names. It's just plain streets, and there's a lot of them. It's a chaos.
It's chaos.
Yeah.
Well, that's really very interesting. Okay. Are the streets, are they narrow?
Most of them are wide enough. Yeah, nothing narrow. You could take a car and go through.
Okay. What do how do they make you feel when you look at that maze and the black lines and the white background?
Well, I see the goal there somewhere, which is hitting a ball straight. But I wouldn't really know how to get there. Well, I could possibly get there, provided I have a lot of time, because it's a mess.
Okay. And the sky, what colour is the sky where you are right now?
Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Yeah, it's blue. That's nice. It's sunny somewhere. Yeah, it's okay. Friendly.
So it makes you feel happy, the sky.
Yeah, friendly, happy, not too warm. It's okay.
Nice temperature.
Temperature is okay. Smell is okay. Nature sounds, it's okay. It's just the map that is confusing. Everything else is fine.
So when you look at that map, you said it was like a maze. Do you see if you look at it really carefully, can you see any exits at the end or any entrances? Can you see any entry or exit points?
Yes, directly in front of me is a very clear street where I can go in. But it makes a curve pretty fast, it goes into a side street, there's another side street first, there's no straight line. And there are a number of exits close to the goal, to the target. And in between it's a big mess.
Okay. Okay. And if you look immediately behind you, okay, so if you can even turn on physically if you want, what do you see when you look behind you?
Nothing.
You see nothing at all?
No, there's nothing.
So when you look and you see nothing, what does that make you feel?
Well, the goal is there, so the rest doesn't matter.
Okay, so what about turn around again, and I just want you to see this colour of the sky behind you.
Okay, yeah. Sky and everything else is fine. There's a bit of the map as well now, but it's smaller. Like if I watch in front of me, there's a lot of chaos. Until I'm at my goal. When I'm at the back, there's less of a chaos. It does have some exits, but after that exits, there's nothing. There's like the white of the paper or whatever of the map, and nowhere to go.
So, okay, you can sit back, turn around back now, because that's obviously when you look behind you. How does it make you feel when you're just seeing chaos and nowhere to go? It doesn't look like that makes you feel too good.
Yeah, what does it make you feel? It's confusing.
Okay.
I don't really know how to handle this.
Okay. Right. I want you to stand up right now, okay? I just want you to look up. So stand up physically and just see beyond the horizon. I know your goal. When you look and you see your goal, what is it that you see? And what's going on surrounding what you see? So obviously, yeah, what is it exactly?
This feels like cheating and trying to skip everything that's on the map because I can see the goal, and when I was sitting down I saw the goal on the map, which is a golf green with a hole and a flag in it. It looks a lot closer now, and it looks like I could take 2 steps and I'm there. But then when I look down, I have this map with this giant maze in front of me.
And when you look at the goal, what's the colour of the sky there in the near distance?
Still blue, beautiful, bright, sunny, everything okay.
So still, it's the same colour as you've got right now, still blue and beautiful. And can you see what can you see? Can you see
the sky is beautiful?
Can you see what your handicap is when you look into the future? Can you see a number there?
15.
Okay. And is there anything else you see around the flag? What about the grass, or is there any particular, golfing?
There is grass and some bushes like you usually have at a golf course. And if I would like to see more, there more will appear. I just can feel that, but for now I only concentrate on the goal. And that is the flag, the green, the hole.
Okay. All right, so you can sit. So you can sit back down. You know what? We don't want you to cheat this. You don't want to cheat this. You can't cheat this. But what you can do is you can create some bridges. So you're seeing a maze right in front of you. And that, as you correctly said, you got your goal and you can see it, and you've got the same sky. But what can we do to make that maze? You've already got a beautiful sky. So what can you do to enjoy that place where you are and bridge that place where you are to get to your goal? What can you put in your map that's going to help you get there? That's going to change, because you can change this maze, this chaotic maze. You can change this. Now is a perfect opportunity for you to make some changes that are going to get you, without cheating, towards your goal in a way that is going to be good for you, that you're going to enjoy.
My ideal solution would be build a couple of bridges. If you just say change your map, I would say build some bridges over the chaos.
Okay. What
Not
kind
the
of
chaos
bridges?
there for other people, but give me my shortcut.
So with the bridges, I mean, what would you build them out of? What would you have them look like?
Maced with bricks, very solid. Flat surface, preferably some grass on it to protect my golf shoes and my golf equipment. Yeah.
And when and is there anything you can do, like, you know, do you have to leave a place so chaotic for everyone else? Is there any like shifts you can, you know, because I'm still, when you say chaos, I'm struggling to sort of see the chaos, because I thought, all right, chaotic, there's going to be lots of narrow roads and streets, but you said they're wide. When you say wide streets, that sounds all right to me. So in what way is it chaotic?
They're wide enough, but not with a straight line. If you would have like wide streets and not a chaos, then it would be straight lines, like most American cities, for instance. If you take like older cities in Europe, I mean, you have lots of them in the UK, the streets are not always straight. Only the main streets are straight. Well, take out the main streets, and what you have left is a chaos.
Okay.
That's what it looks like. Streets go in all directions.
So how about changing the direction of the streets to make them less chaotic? Could you not do that? Can you not just change them a bit, bend them around, or change the shape and the angle so that they're more aesthetically pleasing to you? And you've got a, you know, you can still keep the bridges, but you know, you can change this map is for you to change. So how about try changing the shape and the direction of the streets?
Yeah, and then I would also have to connect them, because it's all small parts. It's like that. I go from there to there to there to there. That is what it looks like now. If you say clean up the whole thing like you would just tear down buildings in a city and make a street straight, then that's an option. Yeah.
Well, why don't you do that? Just do it right now.
Then it would be very easy. Yeah. I mean, if it's my map and I can change it in my mind what I want to, yeah, I can do that.
You can. So just, you know, take a couple of minutes.
It very straight, very wide. Okay.
You can even put some trees.
Then I also would have to change the street left and right.
You can. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Then let's change the walls. So in case something goes wrong, then from the other street is easier.
Okay.
Oh, that's a nice feeling, actually.
Yeah, it's great when you can just change what you like.
Yeah. This is cool. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Now they all go to the green.
Well,
now it's easy.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how I hit it, it will always end up there.
Well, there you go. I was thinking, you know, the Champs-Élysées, that's what I was thinking. When you said, well, I think, can you not have some trees there? Or, you know, like some, you know.
Yeah. Well, that's actually also the city I had in, or the street I had in mind.
Really?
Because some documentary once, yeah, about the history of Paris, and they've rebuilt Paris, I think, 3 times, because it used to be the chaos that I started out with.
Wow.
And the History Channel had something about that, and it was like 4 episodes, and I watched all of them because I loved it. And last time they made the Champs-Élysées like really big, really straight, really beautiful. And the only thing that I'm now changing is that I make the streets next to the Champs-Élysées exactly the same design without the buildings in between, because this is a golf course, and if I hit left or right, I just want to end up on the street next to it and still play in the right direction.
All right.
Yeah, so now we have multiple Champs-Élysées next to each other without any buildings in between.
Okay. So what
It's excellent now. Anyone can do this.
Well, that's great. So is there anything else looking around that will make you feel happier? And that's all you have to do. You look around, what would make you, because when you looked at it earlier, you said it was chaos, and you could see you weren't enjoying it. So anything else you'd like to feel right now that you can change?
Yeah, we have to paper the end more, because now I have all these parallel streets, but I have still one end. So I have to think like of a funnel for the end or something like that.
Okay.
So they all the balls end up in the hole. So let's make a funnel one way or the other.
That sounds good. Do you need any
Okay.
do you need any directions?
Yeah, it's there.
Is there anything you need to reduce or take? You know, we can't take it out completely, but is there anything you'd like to make smaller?
Yeah, the number of streets and the end is reducing. They just melt together to build a funnel that I need at the end.
Okay. Yeah. And how about leaving some kind of plaque, just so you know it was there, you know, like the history of the city, because that's going to contain all your learnings that you've learned from this problem, this issue that you're kind of like looking at. So the fact that the changes you've made are going to, on some level, register something you've learned. So we want to keep that there. So it could be a monument, you know, you have a nice golfing monument. When you used to be rubbish and have a 26 handicap.
Let's do small plaques in the floor, so they don't hinder anybody. It's pretty normal at a golf course to find a thing in the ground at the beginning that says hole 14, par 5, so many yards. Well, let's just say changed to make golfing easier or something like that.
Okay.
And then all of them, because I remodeled all the streets now. There's nothing left. It's a very powerful feeling.
Right. That's what we want. That's what we want in hypnosis, power. And okay, so
yeah, that's okay. Yeah, thanks for telling me. They now all have a plaque at the beginning of the street.
Excellent. So now, when you look at the future, have another look. Stand up and have another look at the future, in front of you, into your goal. And do you feel like, you know, I mean, you can go there if you want, and and you can actually sort of like take yourself there, and just sort of see what it feels like to be in that space, and just see if there's anything else that you want when you're there.
We can make it go a little bit downhill.
What from where
I start.
Okay, all right.
Okay. I mean, I have to move a ball. If I go downhill, they go easier.
Okay. That's a good idea.
Okay. Yeah, they all go downhill.
Okay, nice. All right. And how does it feel when you put yourself, you know, like in the future or in the direction in front of you? How does it feel there?
Well, kind of cheating, because I made it very easy on myself.
I mean, do you want to make?
I don't think I might. No, that's not. I don't have a problem with that.
I was going to say that's good, because you can always put a few challenges there if you feel like if you want to make things.
No, that's not necessary. I've had enough challenges in my golf. I would love to play challengeless golf for the rest of my life. I mean, with my natural capacity, I will never be number one on the world ranking, so I don't have to worry about that.
Okay.
And if I would be, I still wouldn't mind considering my possible income, but that chance is quite limited.
All right. So, and when you look back.
No, just being very nice. Yeah.
Sorry, say that again. Sorry, I didn't hear that last thing.
Just being very much over average also would be good enough.
Okay. All right. Well,
just being over average in the local club, that's good enough.
Okay.
That's my ambition. I make my money in another way.
Well, so, yeah. I mean, obviously, I don't know anything about golf in that sense of what's good, what's bad. It doesn't. It's got to be what you want, what you feel like what you can achieve, what you want to achieve, and you want to make progress. And you're making excellent progress, and you're going to continue to make excellent progress. And just have a turn around again now, and just sort of have a look and see what's behind you now, and just see is it the same? Is it the same landscape that was there earlier?
Well, first I forgot to change that part, but I'm doing that now as well. And I'm expanding it to the previous holes because I didn't think about that. I was only thinking about one hole. And then I have to change in front of me as well to the next hole because it's nice to play one good hole, but it's better to have 18 good holes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's important.
Okay.
Never thought about that one before.
Ah, great.
Yeah, now it's a very long line.
Wow.
Very long line, 18 holes.
Wow. Excellent. Brilliant. All right. So, any last changes you want to make? Anything else that you see it, that you're thinking that this?
Let's put a bar at the end.
Okay. Oh, good idea.
We're there anyway, so let's make a clubhouse with some friends.
Nice. Okay, that sounds like a great idea. Just tell golfer though, not to get too excited.
Yeah, it always ends there.
Yeah, he can't come until the end.
No, but that doesn't matter. It's okay as long as you know that the end is there.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, that sounds really good. So you got a nice bar. You got I can see a beautiful sort of like 3 Champs-Élysées streets with tree lined, nice road downhill, some nice things of interest along the way. Anything?
Well, there are no trees.
Pardon?
There are no trees because you can hit trees.
Ah, okay, that's right. Okay, all right. Anything else to inspire you along the way that you might want? Any need for any more?
No, this is good enough.
Okay.
Yeah, I can have be for this. Yeah.
All right. Well, in that case, I'm going to just ask you to take 3 lovely deep breaths. You can come back to your place in the chair, back to where you were sitting at the beginning with a yellow arrow. So you're back in exactly the present, and you can just allow all those changes, all those thoughts, all those learnings that your unconscious mind has exposed to you through the map. Just take a look, some nice deep breaths, and just allow those thoughts, those ideas just to settle, all those revelations. And just know that the next time you play golf, you're going to smash it. You're going to smash it even further than you've already been doing, because you are great at golf. You're excellent at golf. I think you're way above average. I think you'll aim to be way better than average in your club. Get some time, time on the course, continuing to grow your skills. Maybe, yeah, just allow all those changes to place. Your unconscious mind knows exactly how to get you to where you want to be. Okay, and you can, when you're ready, you can just open your eyes.